Bapat's daughter, Urvashi, A Tale of Self-Respect. Written and presented by Mr.
Rajeev Shantalam Thatte.
Urvashi, Bapat, a tall, fair, sharp-eyed, beautiful young woman whom I met quite unexpectedly. She came into my company as a member of the Alumni Association's managing committee at our college. Once every month, the Alumni Association would hold a meeting at 6 p.m. Both Urvashi and I, being committee members, made it a point to attend these meetings. There were 4 professors as well, and 1 officer multitasked from the Alumni Association who maintained the minutes of the meeting. Urvashi and I were the only young members. The rest were all over 50, so naturally, our conversations often became animated and informal. These meetings used to run from 6 to 8 p.m. once a month. Afterward, she and I would each return to our respective homes. During the third meeting, except for the 2 of us, no one else showed up. Not even the Alumni Association officer. The professors had some urgent meeting elsewhere. So, only Urvashi and I arrived at college on time. When we found no one else there, we discussed, what should we do now? Urvashi said, my husband will be home late. I've sent my 3-year-old son to my mother's. Shall we go for a walk at Chowpatty and then have dinner together? I was home alone too. My family had gone to our hometown, Pune, for the holidays. Here in Mumbai, I lived with my wife Akanksha and daughter Angha in a 2-bedroom apartment. Since I had to order food from a hotel anyway, Urvashi's offer sounded quite good to me. And let's be honest, who wouldn't be thrilled to walk with a tall, beautiful, fair young lady like Urvashi and then dine at a nice restaurant? An offer she herself had made, I quickly accepted with a playful, yes, darling. For a brief moment, I wondered if calling her darling would offend her. But her lovely face showed no sign of displeasure. Leave your car in the college premises. Let's take my Mercedes to Chowpatty and then head for dinner. Is that okay? She asked sweetly. No problem at all, I replied and walked with her to her car. A dark blue Mercedes-Benz stood a little ahead. On the front and back, it bore the sticker of the 3 lions emblem, like a government minister's vehicle. Are you using a minister's car? I asked as I got in. No, silly. A minister from Mantralaya gifted me the sticker, so I could park freely anywhere. She laughed while saying this. Urvashi took the driver's seat and I sat beside her. We got so lost in conversation that we didn't even realize we had reached Chowpatty. She parked the Mercedes next to the traffic police booth. Uncle, please keep an eye on the car, she requested the constable. He noticed the sticker and saluted her, assuming she must be some minister's daughter. Since it was a working day, Chowpatty wasn't too crowded. The sea breeze was fierce, and Urvashi struggled to manage her long, silky hair. The sun was setting, and the sky glowed in hues of crimson. Isn't this a beautiful evening? I casually remarked. I love evenings like this. I always wish such moments never end. And if the night follows, may it be full of grace, she replied dreamily. Marvelous. Wonderful thoughts. I said, impressed. Looking at a beauty like Urvashi, I did feel an urge to pull her closer, but I restrained myself. We chatted for a long time, basking in the pleasant twilight. By now, we were speaking freely, like friends from many lifetimes. Shall we go for dinner? I asked. Help me up. Let's dine at the Taj. Will that be fine? She responded. I stood up and offered my hand to help her. She rose in one swift motion. Thank you, dear, she said, taking my hand and planting a gentle kiss on it. We walked toward the car. The same traffic constable was still there. Thank you, sir, Urvashi said warmly. He saluted her again. She handed him a 200 rupee note. Now her Mercedes-Benz was headed toward the Taj Hotel. At the entrance, she handed the valet the car keys, and we made our way to the restaurant. The restaurant inside Taj was stunning. This was my first time dining there. Urvashi selected a corner table, and we sat facing each other. We ordered two cocktails and some snacks and relaxed. You haven't told me anything about your life, nor have you asked me about mine, I said. We're going to be here for us enjoying dinner and drinks. Let's talk about what truly interests and touches you. Is that okay, dear? She said, holding my hands. I'd love to listen to your past. And share mine too, I replied, gently caressing her hands. Just then, our drinks arrived. Cheers to your lovely company, I said, clinking glasses with her. I'll tell you about my life first, Urvashi began. My husband, a smart little boy, and I were a happy family of 3. I own a ready-made garment industry with a turnover of 50 crore rupees. We specialize in attractive women's innerwear. Before marriage, I used to do modeling, and that's what inspired this idea, which I then made a reality. Before marriage, I wasn't doing anything major. I had completed an MBA in marketing. It was already decided that I would marry my handsome friend Avi. We had been friends since my SSC 10th grade days. No one expected that our friendship would turn into love within a year. My father always gave me full freedom to live as I wanted. He approved of my relationship with Avi, but my elder brother and mother were opposed to the marriage. They couldn't accept that a girl as young as 16 was thinking of marriage. Days, months, years passed. Avi got admission into an MS program abroad. I couldn't come to terms with the idea of studying overseas. Eventually, the day came when Avi left for abroad. I bid him farewell with tear-filled eyes. The mere thought of spending 2 years away from him overwhelmed me. As time went on, I felt Avi was losing interest in me. The deep bond of friendship and love we had shared for over 4 to 5 years was now fading. We had shared intimate moments too, had sex many times. At that time, I gave myself to him thinking he was my future husband. Not just as a friend. One day, I called him in the morning. The phone rang for a long time. No answer. I eventually cut the call. This happened several times. I told my father about it. Avi doesn't even answer my calls. I've tried many times. Phone, WhatsApp, email. He gives no reply. What's wrong with him, Dad? I asked, full of worry. I'll try calling him. Let me see if I get a response, Dad replied. Without telling me, Dad called Avi. Whatever they spoke about, Dad never told me. Instead, he said, forget Avi. He's no longer interested in you. Start a new journey on a new, innovative path. Say goodbye to the old days. My MBA was nearing completion. I said yes to the very first marriage proposal that came to me. The man was charming, well-mannered, and cute. He was surprised that a beautiful girl like me had accepted him. I called him one day. I need to talk to you about something important. Can we meet? I asked. He agreed. The next night, we went out for dinner. What is it that you need to talk about? He asked. I told him everything about Avi. I'm telling you all this now so that later I don't feel guilty about hiding the truth. If you want, you can say no to this marriage, I said, breaking down into tears. I have no problem with this. We can get married happily. Even if you hadn't told me, I would have still married you. You're a beautiful, pretty, and young woman. Will you marry me? He asked. I agreed. 15 days later, our wedding took place. We went on our honeymoon, but for 3 months after the honeymoon, we couldn't have sex. Eventually, we had a child through artificial insemination. Only my husband, I, and now you know that this child was conceived artificially. Till today, not once has my husband tried to have physical intimacy with me. Why has all this fallen solely upon me? Urvashi asked, sobbing uncontrollably as she held my hand. I felt as if I had fallen into a deep, dark chasm. I was trapped in a dilemma I couldn't resolve. Was I in a position to help Urvashi as a close young friend? Dear friends, you tell me, what's the answer?